So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing every single thing about my studio, down to the littlest thing which you think that is not important, but it's actually so important if you are in Nigeria. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you guys. So if you're interested, then you want to keep on watching. I'm going to be sharing my lighting, camera, lens, background ideas, tips and tricks, you know, battery, microphone, every single thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So if you're interested, then let's just hop right into the video. So the first thing we're going to jump right into is my camera. So I recently just got this camera. It's not even up to 6 months. I think this is the 6th month. It's gonna be 6 months old this month of February. So it's a Canon T6i, which is also known as the EOS 750D, right? So that is what I have been using ever since I got it, and that is what I'm still using right now, and that is what you're seeing me with. Okay, the thing with this camera is that it can record in HD, and it was the most affordable I could get at that particular point in time. So that was why I got it, and it's also wireless. So what I do, because I don't have like a good software on my system which I can edit with, I edit on my mobile phone. So I always transfer the files from my camera down to my mobile phone. So if you guys want a video on how I do that, then let me know in the comment section as well. But basically, if you haven't watched my unboxing haul, I think you should watch that video and watch this one so that you know where exactly I got everything from. You can check that video out. I'll leave it here, my unboxing filming equipment haul, and let me show you guys exactly what or how I see myself. Now I have this right here. Okay, so this is exactly what I use, right? So I can see myself talking to you guys, right? You guys can see me. So if you see me anytime looking from here to here, I'm just trying to check that I'm in frame and, you know, I'm not blurred out and all of that. So this is what I use. It's a software. I'll leave a link to a video which I used to be able to get this, so I'll leave a link in the description box if you want to get this as well. It is free. You don't have to pay for this software. It's just something that helps your filming process to be easy. So this is the viewfinder. With this I can edit and, you know, play around with my settings. So I can, you know, change my ISO to 400, and that way it gets very bright. So I always leave it at 200, which I feel like is the best for me. So you can play around with the settings of your camera here. You can see the microphone and you can know when it is working. Like this now, you can see how this is moving. So this just shows that your mic is on and your mic is working, so that you don't go ahead to film like, you know, maybe 1 hour long video and you realize that the mic has been off. So with this, you just know that everything is set, your mic is working, you can check your settings of your camera, everything is good and all of that. So yeah, you can also check your face detection. That is going to show you if you, because I always use tracking, because tracking just tracks my face as I'm moving. Let me show you guys what I mean. So now I'm moving, you can see that it just tracks my face, right? So that way I stay in focus. So yeah, that is one thing I love about this camera, this particular feature about the focus. It has like face detection and tracking autofocus, so that way I am always in focus, except maybe I bring something into the frame and then it just tries to refocus back to my face. But apart from that, I'm always in focus because the mode which I have set on is face detection and tracking autofocus. So it's, I mean, anywhere I move to, it just follows me. Okay, so that is it about my settings. If you guys want more details about this, let me know. But basically, that is it about my camera, and that is it about this setup right here, what I am using, my settings. Okay, so I'm not going to dive right into my settings right now. It's going to be a long video. So now we're going to talk about the lens which I use. Now if you have watched that video again, you have to watch that video. You know that I plan on getting another lens, but then I had to like let go of that and I started off with my kit lens. So the kit lens is the lens which comes with like Canon camera, so like Canon kit lens, right? So that is what I have been using for like the past 5 months now, and it's doing me a very good job for a beginner, right? Serving me well, serving me right. Just need to know how to play around with it and get like the best setting out of it. But basically this is all that I use right now. It's a zoom lens. It is an 18 to 55 mm Canon kit lens, so that is what I use. One thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't let in a lot of light, so I've talked about this a couple of times, so I have to support it with so much lighting just so that it can give me like a very good quality that I can be able to work with. You can definitely tweak the settings, tweak the ISO, you can tweak literally anything. Just tweak it a little bit so that your videos look bright. Okay, don't use the auto mode, go onto manual and fix everything so that you get the best quality out of your kit lens. That is what I do. So yeah, another thing which I feel like you guys need to invest in, especially if you are in Nigeria. If you don't know, please know now. You know when NEPA, they take the light and possibly bring it back in like 5 minutes, or let's say you're plugged in, or your appliances, your ring lights, your softbox, and then they bring the light and it has like a very high current and it just comes and everything sparks. Has it ever happened to you? It happened to me once, and I learned from my mistake. I learned my lesson. It happened to my ring light right here. My friend advised me to get a surge protector. Basically what that does is it's usually used for like TVs and decoders and all of that, but this my equipment, they can't just be flushed down the drain, you know, so I had to get it. And basically what it does is that it has like a yellow light. Once the light comes, it's gonna be on that yellow light for like 15 seconds, and it's just going to test and see if the current is enough or is good and steady for your appliances to, you know, not get burnt. You get? So after about 15 seconds, and then it sees that everything is set, the current is okay, the voltage is okay, you can now go ahead to work with your appliances, and then all your appliances come on, the yellow light turns green. So I got that. It was about 2,500 naira, right? So I also have another extension box. So basically what I do is I have 2 extension boxes, right? One I then plug to that surge protector, so if anything by any chance wants to spark, it's going to affect the surge protector or just my extension box. My equipment are going to be safe. The second extension box has a surge protector in it already, so I don't need another. Do you guys get me? So like it came with its own protector. As an option for you, you can have like 2 different extension boxes and just spread out the weight. Not the weight, but you get like the current or the voltage, I don't know. Just spread it out just so that it's not too much for your extension box to carry. If that is it, it's so important. Please don't skip this, just to be on the safe side, even if you're using a generator. Okay, so now we go on to the next thing, which is the microphone which I use. So I use the Boya lavalier microphone, and it can be used for smartphones, right? It can be used for smartphones, it can be used for DSLRs just like mine, camcorders, audio recorders, and PC. So this is very good. It gives very crisp, clear quality, I'm telling you. Basically let me show you guys how long it is. It is so long, which is something that I love about it. So okay, so this right here, can you see how long it is? If I decide to stand up, let me just take a walk around my room for you guys to see. So if I decide to do that, you guys are going to see that I can stand up. Let me just stand up a little bit. I can stand up, you know, go and walk like to the end of my room, and it's still not fully unraveled. And that's not even the only part which is tied. So let me stand up for you guys to see. You can see this is still tied. So this is tied, this is tied. Imagine like loosening all this up, right? So it's a lot, trust me. It's very long. You can use it to do background videos, you know. Let's say you want to walk around your room. Your room is a very big room and your camera is far away from you. You can definitely use this mic. So let me just quickly wrap this up again. It comes with a clip on, okay? It comes with this wind screen right here. I also got this one is like the brother off. Literally like the brother of this one. This one is for vlogging, so if you have a vlogging camera, then this is what you should be going for, and if you're into vlogs, then this is what you should be going for. But for this one I got it because I wanted to film or to start vlogging. I wanted to start vlogging with my camera, my DSLR camera. Can you imagine? I don't know what I was thinking, but anyways, it's not convenient because the DSLR camera is so huge, so it's not very convenient to vlog with that. So I'm going to keep this till like I invest in a vlogging camera, and then we'll come back to using this as our vlogging mic. But right now I vlog with my mobile phone, if you guys are wondering. But I'm gonna keep this safe and sound till I get like a vlogging camera. But this is the bag which it comes in basically. So you just connect this to your camera, and that's all that you need to do, and you can vlog with that. So this is the bag which it comes with. So try not to use the inbuilt microphone. Let me show you guys what this is going to sound like if I mount this on my camera. Now I have this microphone, this one. I have this one on my camera. Okay, so you can see I'm talking the same way, but you can see that it is not exactly the same quality. That's because using this is supposed to be for like vlogging, where your camera is supposed to be close to you. Like, it's so far. It's so far away from me, and I'm sure that it's picking up like a lot of noise. So try to get this other one that you can just clip to your shirt. Okay, and I'm sure that it is not as crisp as the former one. So this is exactly what it's going to sound like if you decide to use this particular microphone. Okay, so now we're going to go into the memory card which I use. So I don't have a picture of it, and ever since I got my camera and I slot in my memory card into my camera, I have never ever brought it out. So and I'm not going to bring it out right now. So basically it's the 64 gig, I think it's SanDisk, I'm not sure. I'll try to get a picture of the exact one I use. So if you are using this particular camera which I'm using, you want to make sure that you are getting you're getting a memory card that can take HD content, okay, because sometimes the files can be very large. So you want a memory card that will be able to contain HD content. So I got 64 gig. So 64 gig doesn't actually get full easily. I can have like 4 or 5 videos on my 64 gig memory card, right? So you can use it to batch create. You can create like 3, 4 videos, 5 videos, depending on the length of the video you're creating, and you might still have like leftover space. So it really does the job for me, and yeah, I'm really glad that I got 64, not 32. Okay, I actually don't bring it out to transfer files to my laptop because I don't edit on my laptop. So ever since I put it into my Canon camera, it has never come out from where it is and I don't know what it looks like right now. But basically what I do is I edit on my mobile phone, and I just send the files from my Canon camera to my mobile phone using an app. If you guys want a detailed tutorial on that, then let me know down in the comment section basically. But yeah, that is it about my memory card. 64 gig, records HD content. It's good for a beginner. I mean, you can have like 4 or 5 videos if you want to batch create, and yeah, that's it. Now we're going to talk about lighting, my lighting setup. This was actually the question that made me do this video, how I set up my lighting. I'm gonna share every single thing right now. So first of all, I have 2 soft boxes. Let me show you guys. I have 2 soft boxes. Okay, so this one right here, and it has this diffusing cloth. Okay, so let me show you guys. You have to watch my haul. So this is basically what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like inside, and I use this diffusing cloth so that it gives me like that soft light. And I also have this, of course, this is my ring light, as you guys can see, and I have the second soft box right here with my camera. I don't know if you guys can see my camera, but yeah, that's my camera right there in the middle. And yeah, so this is my lighting setup right now. Now I don't know if you guys know about, well I still use the old model of the ring light, and this ring light is 18 inches. If I want to get like soft glow, or I want like an orange filter, I will just have to replace this with the white one, which I just showed you guys. This is the cake pan right here. This is it. Okay, so I don't have a reflector, so this is what I use. I use this cake pan. See how that just, oh, can you see the glow it just adds? Because like it's bouncing the light on me. Okay, yeah, I just have it here, and it just helps to illuminate my face, right? So yeah, that is it about my lighting. Now I also have backlights. I have 2 backlights, but I'm not using them right now. I'm going to show you guys the other place where you can use them, because right now my window is quite far and there's light coming from my window, so I feel like that's enough backlight for me. But if I am not filming at my window, then I need to use these backlights, right? So I'm going to show you guys what they look like. This is the light which you usually have in your ceiling. So I gave it to an electrician to connect this part, which this is the part which I don't know how they connect it to, like the ceiling light and all of that, but I gave it to him to connect this to a wire, which is actually very, very long. This is the wire, and then this leads to like this, so I can use this to just plug this to my extension box, and that acts as my backlight. I have 2 of them, so I can keep them at both ends. I can keep them here, and I can keep this other one right here, but I don't use this right now because I have backlight from like natural light, sunlight. But if I'm using like my plain wall, I'll show you guys how you can use this to create like a halo effect on your videos. So yeah, right now I'm using sunlight, natural light as my backlight, so I don't need these ones. So yeah, that is it about my lighting. So there are 2 alternatives for getting your batteries. I have 2 extra batteries. These are not actually original Canon batteries. Okay, one of them is already worn out. It doesn't last up to like 20 minutes, but the other one can last for like 45 minutes. Now the one I have on my camera right is the original Canon battery, the one that came with the camera. So that one lasts for like maybe 2 hours if I'm not mistaken. This is the charger. So the charger which comes with your Canon camera for the battery is not going to be able to charge these 2, because these are not like original Canon batteries, right? So this is what the charger looks like. So you just have this, and then you can plug this to your extension box. This is what I use, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is what the batteries look like. And it's pretty full, like 3 bars. I'm going to go ahead to be charging the other one, just so that when this one dies I can switch again. But it takes a lot of effort and time and energy. So the second option is to get the AC adapter. That is the one that once you slot it into your camera, just plug it to your extension box or the wall socket, and as far as there's electricity, as far as there's light, you're going to be filming non-stop. But I'm just a little bit scared that what if it blows up or something? Is it going to affect my camera? Do you get? That's why I'm very skeptical about buying it. I'm not really sure that I want to get that one, and even with the surge protectors and everything, I still have to be like extra careful. No, not when this is all I have. So now we can go on to background. So if you haven't watched my room renovation vlog, I feel like you should watch it, because you'd see how my room was, and you can tell that the room was very dark because it was like a very dull pink, not even a bright pink. Everywhere now is white. So when I was renovating my room, I wanted to have different places, like the 4 corners of my room, I wanted them to be content worthy. Starting with my window, which is what I'm using right now, I wanted it to be like white, plain white, something that I can play around with. I can stay here right now, and this acts as one background. I can stay here, this acts as another background, and I can, you know, have like, if I want a plain wall or if I want to spice things up and use my backdrops, there's another free wall where I can hang my wall hooks. And if I want to use my wardrobe as my background, I have it. So that's how I structured my room, so I can play around with it anytime I want. So yeah, that is it for that is it for my background. Okay, so this is the backlight which I talked about. I'm just going to plug this to my socket and keep this directly, this is my seat, you guys can see, but basically this is where my seat is, and I'm just going to drop this directly behind my seat and then plug this to my extension box. Okay, so this part is illuminated. As you can see how where I'm sitting is illuminated, so that has created that halo effect. Can you guys see that? So you can see now that my background right here is well illuminated. So now this is without it. Okay, so this is what it looks like without the backlight. I'm going to put it on again just so that you guys can see. Okay, so you see that. Okay, so yeah, basically that's it. You put the two lights, like the two backlights. This is what we're looking like right now. Halo is like this because it's actually not getting to the top as much as I want it to, because those tools which I'm using to keep this, if they were somewhere here, then everywhere will be illuminated. So basically what you want to do is get like a very high stool, or you know, just find your way around it basically. But you see how this just makes the whole difference, right? This yeah, so that is it. I love this. It's not bad. Very simple, very simple. That's right. So I have my window right there, and this is like plain wall. Again, this is the mic. Can you see how far I am? And I haven't even untied this, right? So I haven't untied this yet, but see how long it is. Okay, so if I want to spice things up and possibly make or get like a backdrop or something, or maybe I want to do like a photo shoot in my room and I want a brown piece of material as my background, because I have a plain white wall, I can always DIY it and use my wall hooks. Again, if you watched my video, you know how I set up. But yeah, so I can just come right here and hang this. Okay, so this is something that I can do, but because it's a white, it's like a plain wall, because it's a plain wall, I can't do anything with it right now. I can't hang anything because I don't have my wall hook. So if you guys want to see how I set up, like actually set up the wall hooks, measurements and all of that, then let me know down in the comment section. But yeah, if I want to DIY anything, because I have this plain wall, I'm going to be able to do that. My room is pretty plain, like right now, pretty much plain, but when we decide to spice things up, then I'll probably take you guys on the journey as well. I know you guys would love that, right? That is it for this video. I think I got like 2 or 3 requests for this. I hope I have granted your request. Okay, if you've even watched this video till this point, like, I'm so grateful to you for doing that. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in one of my other videos. So do not miss it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Like this video, share this video, comment down below if you want more videos, and and yeah, just comment anything you picked out from this video. If you learned anything new, let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, that's it for this video. Later, bye.